you might be unknowingly turning your sweet, gentle dog into an emotional ticking time bomb. Imagine this: a peaceful walk suddenly turns into chaos. Your dog growls, barks uncontrollably, and pulls on the leash like it's trying to rip it apart. Why does a normally friendly and well-behaved dog become tense and reactive like that? In today's video, I'll show you the most common mistakes that cause dogs to become reactive, and more importantly, how to avoid them so you can protect the love and peace between you and your dog. Is your dog gentle or mischievous? Comment one word. If you're a dog owner who wants to understand your pet's behavior on a deeper level, stick around to the end, because what you learn might completely change the way you bond with your four-legged friend. Or two, poor leash manners. Has your dog ever dragged you down the street like they're the one walking you? When a dog gets used to choosing the direction and pace of a walk the moment you hold them back, especially when another dog is nearby, it can trigger an outburst. To them, it feels like you're blocking them from a treasure within reach, and frustration boils over. Don't let a little freedom turn into a daily nightmare. Ever been yanked so hard you almost fell? Share your story, and many others have been in your shoes. But there's another sneakier reason dogs become reactive. 2. Unclear expectations. Think letting your dog say hi to random dogs on the street is cute? In reality, it sets a confusing trap. If today your dog is allowed to greet 3 dogs, but you stop them at the 4th, the disappointment can explode instantly. To them, you broke the rules. Over time, these mixed signals pile up, and one day your dog snaps, growling, barking, maybe even lunging. Don't turn every walk into a guessing game your dog has to endure. Do you let your dog greet unfamiliar dogs on the street? Drop a comment. Many dog parents are curious to know what others do. And if you think just avoiding other dogs is the answer, think again, because fear can be even more dangerous. 3. Anxiety and fear. A dog trembling at fireworks or shrinking away from a big dog isn't being stubborn. They're scared. The problem? Many owners try to avoid all scary situations, which only teaches the dog, yep, that thing is scary. What your dog really needs is leadership, calm reassurance that passing by another dog is no big deal. Left unchecked, fear turns into over-defensiveness, growling, barking, even biting. Has your dog ever panicked in an everyday situation? Share your story. We're here to help them find peace. But sometimes the root of reactivity isn't fear. It's unmet needs. 4. Lack of fulfillment. Think about it. In the wild, dogs hunt, run, play, and sleep deeply, up to 14 hours a day. But in modern homes, many dogs just hang out in the living room, go for a short walk, then wait around again. That's a recipe for frustration. A dog that's underexercised, understimulated, and sleep-deprived will find another outlet for their energy, and sometimes it explodes as reactivity. According to the American Kennel Club, adult dogs need at least 14 hours of sleep per day to stay emotionally balanced. Ask yourself, is your dog getting that? What do you do to help your dog release energy after a long day? Share it, you might inspire someone else. And if you think more playtime alone will solve it, hold on. There's something deeper hardwired into their DNA. 5. Genetics. Born this way. Some dogs are literally built like working machines. Take a German Shepherd from a working line. If they're cooped up all day in an apartment and only get a couple short walks, it's like chugging 5 Red Bulls and being locked in a closet. An outburst is inevitable. It's not their fault. It's in their genes to work, run, and protect. If you don't give them a healthy outlet, that pent-up energy shows up as aggression over the smallest things. Have you ever had a dog whose energy didn't match your lifestyle? Tell us about it, because you're definitely not alone. But sometimes, the issue isn't with the dog at all. It's the energy you bring into their world. 6. Owner's stress transfer. When your stress becomes theirs. Believe it or not, your dog can feel it when you're anxious, your quick heartbeat, shallow breathing, nervous energy. A 2019 study from Linköping University in Sweden found that dogs mirror their owners' stress levels. In other words, when you're stressed, so are they. And a dog that stays stressed for too long will start reacting to every little thing, noises, a passing cat, or even a stranger walking by. Don't let your invisible worries become a burden your dog has to carry. Have you ever noticed your dog acting differently when you're upset? Pay close attention, it might surprise you. But if stress can trigger reactivity, there's something even worse. Punishment. 7. Punishment makes it worse. It's a familiar scene. Your dog barks wildly, so you yank the leash or shout. You think you're correcting them, but to your dog, you're saying, "Yep, that other dog is dangerous. Even my human is freaking out." According to the Journal of Veterinary Behavior, punishment-based training increases aggression and anxiety in dogs. Instead of calming them down, you're feeding the fire, making reactivity worse and more intense. Remember, calm guidance and rewarding good behavior is the real path forward. Have you ever scolded your dog and seen things spiral? Share your story. It might help someone else avoid the same mistake. When you connect all 7 reasons, you'll see that reactivity isn't bad behavior. It's a cry for help from a soul that hasn't been guided the right way. 18. Calming supplements and nutrition support. Did you know that in addition to good training, exercise, and a safe environment, certain supplements can gently ease your dog's reactivity? Ever considered that a small chew or a scoop of calming powder might make walks more peaceful? Some ingredients like CBD, L-theanine, chamomile, ashwagandha, and alpha-casapine have been researched and shown to help reduce anxiety and improve tolerance to stressors. For example, CBD has shown promise in reducing reactivity in several clinical studies. L-theanine, found in green tea, boosts serotonin and GABA, promoting calmness. Natural herbs like chamomile, lemon balm, and ashwagandha help regulate the nervous system and reduce cortisol, the stress hormone. Huh. However, not every supplement works for every dog. Common options like melatonin, probiotics, alpha-casapine, or even pressure vests like the Thunder shirt can be helpful, but results vary and should be combined with proper training. Have you tried supplements for your dog? CBD, chamomile, what was your experience? Share it, your story might help others. And if supplements can help calm a reactive dog, could changing your space or environment do the same? Stay tuned for the next part. By now it's clear a reactive dog isn't bad. They're reacting to small, everyday mistakes. From the leash to walking habits, invisible stress, or even their genetic wiring. When we shift, when we offer structure, leadership, and love, they begin to return to peace. You'll see it in their eyes. There's a quote I love. There's no such thing as a bad dog, only a human who hasn't learned to listen. And I believe that with patience, your dog will teach you what unconditional love really means. In the next video, I'll break down 10 common mistakes that slowly erode your dog's trust, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. But for now, tell me, what's the most reactive moment your dog has ever had? I'd love to hear your story. If this video helped you understand your dog better, stay tuned. There's so much more ahead for you and your 4-legged companion.